Hi, hello. Welcome to our clinic where today's surgery is also tomorrow's lobotomy. My name is Dr. Amaranth, but you can call me Amy, and I'm going to be in charge of performing your exams today. So, before we begin, let me just take a few data from you just to put you in our system. Okay. First of all, pretty basic question. What's your name? No last name needed. Yes, don't worry about it. Just a name. Mm-hmm. Oh wait, that's yeah, sorry. Okay. What's your species? It may be obvious at first sight, but I still have to ask for procedure reasons. Okay. Yes. The normal species name is all right. We don't ask for a scientific name. Not a lot of furs know it, so you're good. Hmm. Besides, I have them all in my brain, so. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, this is for more personal matter, just so I know how I can refer to you. What's your pronouns? Okay. 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 Approximate weight, if you're comfortable answering that question. Okay. Okay. And now, final question. Are you allergic to any medications? Okay. Okay. That's all the questions. This is enough for you to enter in our database. And yeah. Oh yes. Any Gmail address, just so we can send the results. Of course, we're gonna print them out for you in here, but just so you can have a digital copy, if anything happens, of course. Okay. Mm-hmm. Shoot, how did you write the at? Like this. Nope. Screw it. I'll just. Okay. I'll figure out. I'll figure it out later. That's at gmail.com. Okay. That's it. Thank you so much for the questions. Okay, so let me just explain this to you really quick. The way this is going to work is I'm going to perform the first half of a cranial nerve exam. Then my partner Hyena is going to cover for me and perform the ear cleaning exam, and then I'm gonna come back and perform the second half of the cranial nerve exam. This is not for medical or professional purposes. I just really need to go to the bathroom, but I have to do my job. So, if you don't have any questions, I assume you don't have any questions. Okay, good. We're going to start with our cranial nerve exam. As you know, the cranial nerve exam is supposed to determine your senses. We're going to focus on two right now: smell and vision. And after Hyena covers for me, we're going to focus on facial sensations and hearing. So, the first half of the cranial nerve exam is going to begin with smelling. So, I have this little glass containers, each having a potent smell. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to retrieve some of this and place them under your snoot. So you can take a quick whiff, maybe 2 or 3 seconds, more or less. And so you can tell me if you identify the smell. Okay. So let's go with the first one. Just right here. It's open now, as you can see. And I'm just gonna place it under your snoot. And you can take a quick whiff and tell me if you identify the smell, okay? There you go. Okay. Did you smell something? If you did, can you describe the smell to me? Mm-hmm. Yes, very good. It is orange or citric. Of course, it can be a little hard to identify specific fruits. Sometimes when we identify them more with taste, but still, it is meant to have a very orange-like or citric-like smell. So that is correct. Okay. I'm going to retrieve the second one. I'm gonna open it, and just like the first one, take a quick whiff and tell me if you can identify the smell, okay? There you go. Okay. Did you smell something? If you did, can you please describe it? Okay. Like if you were in an open field. Any specific smells? Very yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this one was supposed to smell like roses or any type of flower like that. It does resemble being in an open field or being in a flower shop. So yes, that is also correct. Yes, don't worry about giving me one specific word or, yeah, like a specific word to identify the smell. What I'm looking for is if you can accurately guess what the smell is trying to portray. So it's kind of like a grayscale when it comes to correct and incorrect answers. But you're doing great so far. Finally, I'm gonna retrieve the last one. Okay. As before, take a quick whiff. Try to identify the smell. There you go. Okay. Can you describe it to me, please? Mm-hmm. Funny, I also think it. I also think like that. Yes. So yes, the smell was supposed to portray something like a cherry or a cherry lollipop or something like that. So yes, good job. Okay, so having completed the smell section of the cranial nerve exam, we're now going to move to vision. This is also going to be a very quick test that is designed to test your sight. So, I have a little notebook here, very, very cute little notebook. And in each page of this notebook, there are words written. But the trick is that each time the word gets a little bit smaller and smaller. Yes, we didn't have the budget to buy one of those long sheets that have letters and they keep getting smaller. Yeah, we don't have that, so we had to improvise. Hopefully that's not an inconvenient for you. I mean, you already paid for your exam, so it's not like we can. Anyway, we're going to start with the first word, and I'm gonna need you to say the word out loud. Okay, so this is the first word. It says you. Very good. Here's the second word. It says just. Here's the third word. It's getting a little bit smaller. It says lost. Give me a second. My claws are a little bit sharp. It's hard to turn the pages. Here's the fourth word. It says the. Very good. Here's the fifth word. Oh, it's getting very small. Yes, it says game. Here's the sixth word. Laughing. Here's the seventh word. Second to last word. It's getting very, very small. Out. Yes. And the final word. Having a little bit of trouble there, huh? Yes, it says loud. Very good. I can see you have a very good sight, considering your age. Yes, I know you're only 22, but in these times being 22 kind of resembles being 55. So, we have completed the first part of the cranial nerve exam. Now, if you excuse me, I really, really have to go to the bathroom. So my partner, Hyena, is going to cover for me. He's going to perform a very, very quick ear cleaning exam. And I'll be back in just a second. So, hang in there.
Hey, bugger. Hey. Oh, my name? Right, I didn't introduce myself. Just call me Hyena. Dr. Hyena? No doctor title. I'm still learning. Apparently I have a bit of a creative approach. That seems to be sought after. I'll be filling in for Dr. Amaranth today. I mean, just briefly. She'll be back in just a moment. Usually she does most of the diagnosis, and I get to do some of the hands-on work. You know, just touchy-feely, looky, all that. Speaking of, let me get my gloves on before I do any real touchy stuff. They're in this nice packaging. They're sterile gloves, so they're individually packaged, and there's a bit of a specific way to put them on. So hold on a moment. I know it looks a bit comical with how long they are, but trust me, you want your doctor to be nice and clean. Before I go touching your ears, I want to disinfect my hands, so you'll have to hold on just a little bit longer. Even if they're sterilized, just in the case of me making a mistake while putting them on, was a bit, how do you say, a bit weird. And maybe a bit more for personal reference. You could say I'm working on a bit of a theory. If I explain it to you, would you wanna be participating? What it is about? Sort of correlation between, well, get this, taste and a few other factors. Yeah, taste. I did mention it was a bit weird. I'm asking to lick your ears. That's really it. Oh, that was quick and resounding. Alright, one moment. Okay. Be warned, this might be a bit intense. Wow. Peculiar. You taste awfully familiar. I can't quite place it. Well, kind of, as I'd expected. Given your ears looked squeaky clean, they also taste squeaky clean. I suppose that's nothing surprising right there. But thank you for letting me try this. You've been an immense help in my study. Anyways, final conclusion. I think your ears are doing perfectly fine. They look nice. Even when look closer into, they taste perfectly clean. They also look perfectly clean. You seem to be responding to all of my touches and other sounds I made, which, you know, I've been looking at that too. And yeah, that's my assumption. Anyways, Dr. Amy's got the final say, so you'll have to ask her again. That's it for me. I'll be taking my leave now. Maybe see you next time.
Hi. So, how was your time with Hyena? I hope it went great. He's a very chill guy, a very good friend as well. So I'm back, and I'm ready to perform the second half of the cranial nerve exam, fam. Is that how you youngins talk today? 6, 7. Yeah. Sorry, I had a monster energy, and it makes me a little bit quirky, especially at night, just like the animatronics and Five Nights. Yeah, sorry, no, things haven't been easy ever since my wife divorced me. So we're gonna continue with the second half of our cranial nerve exam. As I mentioned earlier, we covered smell and vision, and in the second half of the exam, we're gonna cover facial sensation and hearing. So, we're gonna cover these areas of your face. face. What's going to happen is I'm going to give you some tiny boops on sides of your cheeks, your forehead, your snout, maybe even your chin, and they're gonna be very soft. So what I need you to tell me is when you stop feeling these tiny boops. Okay, so I'm gonna make a pretty quick round as practice, just for you to get the grip of things. Okay, so. Okay. Did you feel all of those? Okay. So they're gonna be getting increasingly softer and softer, and as I mentioned, your job is to tell me when you stop feeling these boobs. Okay. So. Okay, I'm gonna begin with this side of your precious little face. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go over to close to your ears. Okay, just a few more. Okay, so I'm assuming you felt all of those boops. Very, very good. Let me just take a few quick notes. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the this other side of your face now. Okay. Let me go closer to the cheeks. having completed the facial sensations test, we only have one more test to go, and that would be the hearing test. Now, this is going to be a very simple exam. What I'm going to do is I'm going to whisper some words into your cute fluffy ears of yours, and I'm gonna be saying them a lot of times, progressively quieter, and your job is to try and hear all of the times I say this word. Okay? So pretty simple, just like the other exams, right? Cool. So let's begin. I'm gonna start with your left ear. Stipple, 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 stipple. So, could you hear all of the times I said that word? Okay, perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna go with your right ear. Cashew, 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 cashew. Yes, my English isn't perfect, but the word was cashew. Could you hear the word? Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with your left ear again. Gloves, 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 gloves. Did you hear the word? Okay. So, so far your hearing has been perfect, if I'm not mistaken. No anomalies, no misunderstandings, no. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's continue. Train tracks, 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 train tracks. All right. What's your status? You could hear everything. Okay. Perfect. Let's go with the next word. Stranded, 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 stranded. Okay. What's your status? Everything good? Everything perfect? That's great. And finally, the last word. Brightful, 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 brightful. All right. Again, no issues whatsoever. Perfect hearing. Great. So, that would complete the 4 phases of the cranial nerve exam. If you could give me a second, I'm going to assess all of the answers, and I'll be back in a moment with your results. Okay. Smell. Okay. Smell. Orange raspberry. Smell. Orange raspberry. Vision. Yep. Hearing exam. Results. Okay. Hyena reports. Okay. All good. Cool. have your results. Surprisingly, and I say surprisingly because considering your age, of course, you scored perfectly on the cranial nerve exam and on the ear cleaning exam. Now, this is obviously very, very good news. You should be proud of yourself. Clearly, you take good care of yourself, and all of your senses are on point, especially your hearing and your vision, which are the most important. Now, as I said, of course, I'm gonna print out these results and also send them to your personal email. But just as a last thing, I'm just gonna need you to sign right here. Right here. Yeah. Just give me a quick sign. Don't read it. It's fine. It's just it's a petition for them to not take the good place out of Netflix. I know it's not professional, but come on. I really like that show. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Hopefully they're gonna bring it back soon, or else I'm gonna riot and become a... Anyway, so that's the end of the exam. I'll be back in a second to give you your printed results, so just wait here and I'll be right back. I won't be long. Alright, I have your results right here. Let me just give you a quick signature. And I'm gonna hand this out to you. Now that would be it for me. I hope you have a great day, and hopefully we'll not see you soon, because you know this is a clinic, and if you're here soon it means you got sick or something. So you get it. It's fine. Hopefully you have a great day and you go home happy, because you have a great great senses, I guess. Still a little bit awkward, but it's fine. Have a great day. Thank you for listening.